But I do think that we are talking again about our hearts and our spirits, and a sense of belonging is the hierarchy of needs, and we all need to feel loved and as though we belong. And when we don't, it creates an emptiness in us. I want to make sure people realize that I am not a professor of psychology or a professional in mental health at all, but I do see what is going on around us as it affects our businesses, as it affects our homes and our communities. And as you saw in the article I wrote, the CDC just came out with a study that's very alarming. It showed that our young people, that 40% of them reported not being able to do their regular activities for at least 2 weeks because of feelings of depression and anxiety. And that also, there's another study that shows 40% of Mississippians right now, adults, are feeling some sort of depression or anxiety.
The ability to bully and using the technology to do so, and to hit home and target someone, to just push them over the edge, is 1,000 times worse than it was back in those days. And it's a different world.
Well, sure. And this, as I hold up my cell phone, as I said, it's a great, powerful tool for communication, but it's also, it can be quite evil too, in the way that we use it. And I think, talking about the businesses, which is where I sit at the chamber, the amount of time that employees are missing work or aren't fully engaged at work because of their own mental health issues or those of their loved ones is really costing us in our economic revenue. And I think that that's important to keep in mind too, that your family may not be touched by this, or you may not think that they are, but it really is touching all of us. It's quite pervasive and insidious.
Do you think that there are places to go? Are we lacking of who to talk to, places to go, and not enough importance on this subject?
Oh, absolutely. Tiffany Murdock, the CEO of Singing River Health System here in Jackson County, and I have been having this discussion for several months, actually. And she put it best when she said we must have a conversation around infrastructure first. If we can't get our infrastructure more solidly laid and firm, then we're not going to be able to have any success with awareness. We can have a kick-ass campaign on awareness and remove all the stigma around mental health. But once we do that, where are we going to send them? I mean, this is the issue. There are only 30,000 psychiatrists in the entire country, Paul.
Wow.
Only 30,000.